Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I have a product review and direct comparison for you. We are going to be comparing Gunnar Optiks, which are probably the best known gaming glasses, to No Scope, which are a lesser known brand, but they're probably the most direct competitor and they're trying to break into the gaming glasses market. You'll also see a comparison between the Gunnar and my normal gaming glasses and between the No Scope and their old model. This is the new model right here. And I thought I'd let you know that I am not sponsored by either company. I try to do this in the beginning of the reviews. I'll let you know if I am sponsored, which in the case of like Scuff and Astro, that's true. But I have no business relationship with Gunnar Optiks. I have no business relationship with No Scope. They just sent me the products asking for a review, and I like reviewing products, so there's that. You will find the links to their websites down in the description, but no coupon codes for me, no affiliate links, no commission, no nothing, just for your information. If you want coupon codes, you're going to have to look elsewhere. But let's start off with the Gunnar Optic glasses because these are probably the ones you have the most questions about. These are the ones you see the most commonly on the internet, and I have long since, I've had these for months and I've been testing them. I've discarded the original packaging and all I have left is what it comes with, the products, which is the glasses bag, and you can see it here. It's a pretty standard one. They have the Gunnar brand down there on the very bottom, if we can get that on focus. But it's just a pretty normal little glasses bag, soft, it won't scratch your lenses, and even though you're not supposed to, you could probably use it to clean the lenses. Though my wife has lectured me near endlessly about how you should never use t-shirt or bag fabric to clean lenses. But let's look at these. Gunnar comes in a lot of varieties. I chose the ones that were most similar to my reading glasses or PC glasses. I have a slight stigmatism in my left eye, so I have little glasses to prevent it from getting worse. So I chose a very similar one based on looks, except the frames on the bottom aren't quite the same. The lens quality here, and we're going to zoom up on it, is pretty on point. I don't think these are glass lenses. These are some kind of plastic or polymer, but they seem pretty high quality to me. I could be totally wrong. It's very difficult to tell what material just by touching it and feeling on it. The inside, the nose rest is very good. This is the particular type of nose rest that I like, so I find that to be very comfortable. However, the thing about Gunnar is that they offer like 80 different style of glasses, so you can get some that are totally different than these. These are just the ones that are comfortable to me. As far as you can also see the little brand on the inside here of the glasses. It's kind of, you don't see that because it's below your eyelids, but that definitely is there, so other people can see the brand of your glasses because they're also partially a style company. Part of the price of this product is that it's cool and it's trendy, and God, I sound like an old person, but that's you pay a premium price, same way you do with other like premium price like Beats by Dre or something like that. As far as comfort goes, again, I said I like them. They look like this on me. I'll go ahead and lean forward and scoot up, and Jessica, you can zoom in and you can see how they look on me. One of the things that I wanted out of these glasses that I didn't get is that for the lenses to be anti-reflective. Now, the inside of the lenses in here are anti-reflective. There's nothing that's going to bounce or cause like obstructions to my vision, no lights bouncing around on the inside at all. The problem is what I wanted though is for the outer layer here to not be reflective, so that when I was streaming, people would still be able to see my eyes and eye colors, because you probably can't see it on the camera, but like when I stream, I'll have two really bright computer monitors like right in front of my face. And when I'm streaming, basically, I look like I have white eyes underneath the glasses. Like this is solid white, like an anime character. And I'd really just like for people to be able to see my eyes for psychological and trust-based reasons, because I overthink everything. But unfortunately, that's not a part of this product or any product that I'm aware of. Let's talk about the frame quality, which is probably the core to any glasses. And we'll take a look at this part here. One of the things you'll notice is that it has some bend protection, that I can bend it back like this and it doesn't break. So that's good. That indicates a quality build. These are metal, probably aluminum, some sort of very light material. We are rubbery on the end here. I can twist it a little bit. I'll probably do it this way if we can get it. Like it has a little bit of give up and down. It doesn't break or bend. I can take them and torque them. Well, not like the booty twerk, but do them like this. The frame's pretty solid. They don't really go anywhere. I haven't like dropped them or sat on them or crushed them or kicked them or anything, but I've given them pretty normal wear and tear, and they have been just fine. As far as the inside of the lens goes, it essentially is going to turn your whole world a very mild shade of yellowish orange, very similar to shooting glasses. If you've used shooting glasses before, you know what this looks like. The goal behind it is to filter out harsh blue lights, because computer monitors and gaming monitors, if you sit close, just blam your eyes with harsh blue lights. It's bad for your vision and can also be known to cause insomnia. So that's not good. These are not like complicated UV ray, like polarized something magical. It's just a simple little lens to cut out a little bit of the light quality. And the yellow has a tendency to crush colors and help you focus, which is how shooting glasses work. All the little dirt and speck and stuff that would normally obstruct your vision won't be there. That being said, while the product does work, I usually wear these when I play League of Legends, but not so much console games for some reason, because League of Legends, I'm all up in the computer monitor, like right there. It's not very good. I feel that they work. I'm not sure that they're entirely worth the price, because if you had to buy these would be like $80, $90, $100. One of the cool things though is if you have prescription lenses, which a lot of Americans in UK or people all over the world do, you can get Gunnars in prescription. So I could get these to match my exact prescription and correct my slight stigmatism, and that would be very nice. Of course, that costs extra, and that's kind of the whole story of this product, is that it works, but it's not a magic cure for eye strain, nor is it cheap. It's a higher end luxury good. It's a premium brand. This is what you buy when you say, I want to look cool, or I'm part of the gaming scene or whatever. And it does reduce eye strain, but it doesn't like totally get rid of it. A lot of the products are marketed really hard, and it honestly is probably not going to make you a better gamer. Like they market that sometimes too, like put these on and you'll get better reaction time, or like this is what all the pro players use. They don't use these because it helps them be like their KD ratios go up, just because they stare at a screen for like 15 hours a day, and at least a little bit less eye fatigue. So use your own judgment on these, but we'll move over to the no scope glasses next and do a little comparison. Moving on, I have talked a lot about the Gunnar glasses. Let me talk about the no scope glasses right here. These are a much cheaper brand, and that's going to be the story of this one. Whereas the Gunnar glasses are, you know, 70, 80, 100 plus kind of dollars. These are 30, and these are the new, more expensive models. Now, these old ones here, which we'll break out in a little bit, these are like $19.99. So these are dirt cheap gaming glasses. And I actually have the original packaging here because No Scope sent me two. The other pair I used for a long time, and then I gave to T-Mac. And this one I haven't touched. I kind of wanted to unbox it here on the video, but I've used this product very extensively. It comes with similar things. This is a leathery pouch. It's not the same as the nice like cloth material, but it is a glasses pouch and it works just fine. You'll get a little business card, little cloth to clean your lenses, nothing spectacular, and of course the glasses themselves, which I'll go ahead and open up really quickly. They probably come, with a little bit of plastic on the back end here. And let's see if I can break this off. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I like pull on this and break the lenses or something. Oh my God. I hate when this happens because now I have to grab the little piece of plastic with my hand and try to like not cut myself.
Stop.
All right, in the meantime, my wife brought me scissors so I can cut off this plastic thing. And we're joined by the newest member of our household, Bumi Bandius, or Bumi, B-U-M-Y-M-I. He is a Shiba Inu that we adopted from the local shelter, and he is a deaf Shiba, and also he has some mild paralysis and other neurological issues. He is from Okinawa, Japan. It was bought by a military family, then brought back to Texas. I think he may have been beaten a little bit. He's got a few scars, and he's a special dog. I'm trying to get the little piece of no scope off. So in our series, we always do animal testing. Let's see how Bumi likes the no scopes. Hey, buddy, how do you like the no scope glasses? Oh, do you like the no scope glasses? No? You don't like, you just like them for style, right? Huh? We'll see how you like Gunnar. Do you like Gunnar Optiks? There we go. Oh, the Gunnars are a better fit on Bumi. Animal testing for sure indicates that Gunnars are the way to go, because he's adorable. Yep. Gunnar definitely wins in the animal testing category, don't you think? No? You're just a hater, Bumi. You're just a pure hater. All right, buddy, you need to get down because you're getting hair all over my jacket, and this one over here is getting jealous. Let me put you down, bud. Whoop, there we go. Okay, so these are the no scope glasses. I personally think the name is terrible, but the glasses themselves have always been pretty good quality, and this generation is no exception. You'll notice that the lenses are noticeably bigger and will therefore cover more area than the Gunnars. Now this is There are multiple styles of Gunners, so there's that. You can get bigger ones. These are just mine in particular. The color is very similar. Putting these on, the lens color is a little bit less strong. These have more of an orange hint to it. This one is more of just a yellow and a light yellow. Some people prefer that. I preferred the orange a little bit here, but both my friend and my wife much preferred the yellow here. But again, they're very similar. It's just a mild difference between the two. The lenses are not glass. They're just a type of plastic material again, but they're a higher quality than the older one. You can bend it a little bit and it won't break. The frames are metal. I'm not sure what type. It's just a type of metal. It has the same thing going on as the Gunnar. You can bend it back a little bit and it won't break. There's not quite as much give there, but it's a similar kind of thing. And I can bend it up and down a little bit. I'm not sure if you can get that hinge moving, but it does move and it doesn't break. Similar durability here. I can grab it, twist the sides a little bit, stretch it, scrunch it, work it, twerk it, whatever. And as long as I'm not really mean to it, it doesn't break. There's a lot of dog hair on me. The nose rest is noticeably different. It's actually one of the best and worst features depending on what type of nose rest you want. If you look at it, you'll notice that we have a spongy, like rubbery, foamy material here, which is really like nice feeling. It's very comfortable on the bridge of your nose and there's a big surface area, whereas the Gunners that I have are just little plastic beady things. The difference is the little beady things, they roll and adjust slightly. These don't really move. They're pretty much fixed in place. But they did the job just fine. We have rubber on the tips here so that it slips around your ears just fine. And just cosmetically, I found these to be the most similar to shooting glasses. Like high-end shooting glasses, that's what these feel like to me. However, they do the same thing that the Gunnar does. It filters out blue light, it filters out harsh bright whites and things like that. And the idea is the same, that if you're going to be on the computer or sitting really close to a monitor or a bright light source for more than 2 or 3 hours a day, oftentimes as a gamer 8 to 10, then it's going to be bad for your eyes. You're going to get eye fatigue. Yeah, the dog's fine. He's fine. You're going to get eye fatigue, and they do the same job. Like as far as like the core function between these two glasses, reduce eye fatigue, yes or no, these do almost identical jobs. There's very little difference, maybe slight differences in color, but then we come down to, do you like the looks of it? This is the only way this one comes. I'll put this down and show you the older model. Now that's the new one. That's their Hydra, which is their new no scope. The older ones are essentially the same kind of design, if you can see, but they're like a very cheap kind of plastic, so there's a big improvement over the older ones. You can see the little plastic nose bridge there, which I didn't find very comfortable. I did an old review on these. These actually are my old pair. And I believe that the new Hydras are a big step up over that, and it's only a $10 price increase. However, I found these to have one critical flaw, which I found to be frustrating but not a deal breaker, and it varies from person to person. I have a dog hair on my lens. If you look very carefully, I don't even know how to get the right angle for it on the camera, but on the inside right here you see these are made of metal, and they're made of flat metal that are slightly reflective. And if you look on this inside area, it's reflective. So when you have light coming directly in through the front, it's not a problem. But when you have a light source coming in from the side or behind you, sometimes it can hit this inner reflective surface, and then that will reflect and hit your glasses about here somewhere. Or if I'll hold it, it'll kind of bounce. It's very difficult to film, I know. It'll bounce from here to here, and you'll see a little bit of that reflection if you have so I have my monitor set up kind of funny because I stream and I multitask. If I sit and I face the monitor directly, it's not a problem. But if I rotate my head and I have the monitors to the side, or especially if I'm like working on one monitor and I have a bright light source over here, the light will come in and it will hit the inside of the little nose bridge that I talked about and bounce back, and I'll be able to see a little reflection of my monitor, and that is slightly annoying. Again, not a deal breaker, not the worst thing I've ever experienced, definitely not something to gripe about for the price. But it is a flaw that I found. I found that T-Mac and Jessica didn't really care too much for it. It wasn't a bother for them, but it was a bother for me because I'm the picky and meticulous person here. So when it comes down to it, which brand do I prefer? I am going to leave that up to you. I'm not going to give a strong recommendation. This one is the premium brand. This one's 70-ish to maybe 100, 120. A lot of different styles. You get like cool points if you wear these, maybe kind of sorta. You can do prescriptions here. This one is the cheaper brand, less than half the price, sometimes a third or a quarter of the price. It gets the same job done. I don't think they look as cool. You only get a choice between this one or the old one, and to be honest with you, I would pretty much never choose the old one. I'd always choose this one. And there was the slight annoyance with the sideways light source's reflection, but again, very minor. And that's kind of where it's at. It all depends on what you want. Now, if you want to know which ones I use, I ultimately chose to use the Gunnars. So when I stream and I'm playing League of Legends, these are the ones I'm wearing, but that doesn't mean that these are bad. And now I'll do a little spill about why I'm not sponsored by either company. We didn't give a whole lot of love to these, but yeah, at the end, I am not sponsored by either company for completely different reasons, and that's unfortunate because I would have liked to have been sponsored by either company. My deal with No Scope goes back a long time ago, and you guys probably saw in the original video, I had serious issues with the brand name No Scope glasses. Like that's a big negative connotation in Call of Duty, and I told them that. And I was like, I would love to work with inexpensive gaming glasses because I think that'd be a great thing for my subscribers' health in general and for them because they're cheaper than the Gunnars. But I just couldn't do that brand name. Like I couldn't have the Drifter no scopes because it's just not something that I wanted to associate myself with. It lessens my image in a way. But they're good people. I talked to them. I tried to sub-brand all sorts of stuff. We agreed to disagree, and they still send me products to review and stuff, and we're on great terms now. But unfortunately, I do not work or do sponsored work with them. But again, no issues there. With the Gunnars, it was kind of weird because I met a lot of people at PAX. I tried out a lot of new products for sponsorship. You probably saw them. Like I tried out the DX Racer, I tried out Astro, I tried out a lot of different stuff. And I was looking to pick up like one new sponsor. And for a while, I thought Gunnar was going to be it. I thought these were legit enough, and even though they weren't the cheap, they were premium, and I've worked with a lot of premium brands on the channel. And I ended up liking them, using them, but my contact at Gunnar like fell off the earth or something. I don't know what happened, but I tried sending Gunnar emails, I got no answers. I tried contacting on Skype and Twitter, I got no answers. And all my messages went into a black hole, and Gunnar never answered me about a sponsorship or promotion or anything like that. So that just totally fell under. And while that fell under, I picked up Astro, and now I'm at my 3 sponsor limit, so I don't really want to renew for a different company. But again, no hard feelings there. Somebody might have got laid off or been on holiday or something, and it just didn't pan out for whatever reason. But that's the reason that I'm not sponsored by either one. And a little note at the end, generally speaking, sponsorships on this channel and reviews also are of products that I like. I would not sponsor a product that I didn't like and use regardless of the money. And deals like that are definitely there. I've been offered sponsorships for really crap products, but it's just not like right. I don't know. The idea is like I see in the comments section like, bro, you're sponsored by this company, they pay you, even if it's crap, you'll say that it's the best thing ever. And I'm like, no, if it was crap, I never would have signed the deal to begin with because, you promote a crap product, it eventually comes back to bite you in the butt, and everybody that buys it, then they automatically know you're not trustworthy, and it's just kind of garbage all the way through. So I try to avoid that, and even with reviews on the channel, some companies have contracts I have to sign or like little NDAs and rules, and I try to avoid all of that. And generally speaking, the bad products that I get at the house, I choose not to review them because if a product is bad, why would I want to give it any sort of exposure at all? If it's something that I don't like, I wouldn't even want you to know that it exists to waste your time with or perhaps get confused about. So even most of my product reviews will be positive, even ones that I'm not sponsored by, because even though I'm not sponsored by these companies, they're good products and I don't have any problem giving them a little bit of exposure. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.